Well, this was surprising. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer of Halo Infinite, or we like to call Halo 6, go watch it right now. Go watch it. You'll like it, trust me. If you're a hardcore Halo fan, you will enjoy this. Go watch it now. Now. This thing was even on YouTube trending. I think it was like 4 or 5 or like 6 on trending. Why I think this is important is because there was a lot of game that was shown at E3. Halo has went up to the trending page, really high up in the trending page, but the other games didn't. So this means that Halo's back. It's back and it's better. This is what we needed. The Halo community has always been amazing, and ever since 4 and 5 started hitting, it's kind of gone down because they kind of screwed up the story and changed so much that people did not want it to be changed, like the art style. And I think 343 did amazing in this trailer, and I think this is what makes Halo from what they have shown. So we're going to be looking at different parts of the trailer and see what we can actually identify in this trailer and what I think of this whole trailer and what could happen in the game. So let's go take a look. So in the beginning of this trailer, we actually see game engine demonstration. I'll talk about that in a bit, but let's actually get on to the rest of the trailer. When I was looking through the trailer, I found out there was a lot of big structures, old architecture, and it feels very open from what we can see. This is what Halo's supposed to be, an open world for the player that has the will to explore it and enjoy it. Makes it feel mysterious. In Halo 4 and 5, I'm pretty sure, they didn't do that, which was horrible. Because in Halo 1, 2, and 3, we had the will to explore whatever we wanted and go wherever we wanted. To explore secrets, Easter eggs. At first, I never thought this was actually going to be a Halo game. With all this wildlife and the rhinos, everybody got confused with the rhinos because it was never in a Halo game. And seeing a big pack of rhinos running from something or going towards something, we have no idea. But this is what Halo needed. Wildlife, plant life, open world experience. The second mission on Halo Combat Evolved, which was called Halo, where you land on a ring, which this is being taken place on, and there's so much life. There's water, mountains, plant life, trees, everything. This is what we needed. This is what made Halo Halo, and we enjoyed it so much with having all this plant life and mysterious atmospheres that we wanted to explore to see what we can find out there and have a hell of a lot of fun doing it. Now, in this scene, we see these hieroglyphics on the wall. And why would the trailer show us this? Well, because most likely it's probably important. And it's in a cave because I can see the fire. Seeing who has lit the fire, we have no idea who did that. It can probably be the humans, the ancient humans. We have no idea who this could be. Now in the next scene, we actually see a small camp with a radio. And this big giant creature starts walking by. And what I think, it's a hunter. I am 100% sure this can be a hunter or some other life on this ring. Because if you look at it close and slower the speed of the video, you can clearly see, if you picture a hunter in your head and picture this thing from the shadow, the similarities in a way, the big giant arm. Because it looks like he has kind of a shield around his arm. And you see his head's kind of small in a way. And it looks like a little spike is in the back. Probably sure this is actually a hunter or some wildlife on this ring. That this is basically telling us that everything on this ring isn't friendly. Now that we actually see this trailer at night, we see this giant blue light shoot up into the sky, and this shows amazing in this trailer. This blue burst of light, super bright in the sky, just shoots up. And what I think this is, and I'm 100% sure, this is the structure from Halo CE Combat Evolved on the mission Halo, and it just shoots up into the sky, a blue light, just like in that trailer that was shown. Now that we see is that there's a small camp, and also you can clearly see on the right side of the screen where it first shows the camps, where there is a crashed pelican that probably been there for a very long time. And inside the pelican, we actually see a few things that probably haven't seen at all. Because the Halo community has actually, went into this and actually seen this from going back, reviewing it, making sure that's actually the correct thing that they actually saw. The person that has made the SPV3 mod for Halo Combat Evolved has posted on Twitter saying what the date is and what the year is. And I think what he said, it was 5/27 2560. I'm pretty sure that's actually what the date was. So we are way into the future a little bit, probably like a few years, few months at least. So from Halo 5, because this is a direct sequel to Halo 5. If you look on the left side when the camera's closing into the Pelican in the front, we can actually see there's a little poster in a little there. You can barely see it, but it actually says "Fight for Her." This is actually a kind of like a poster from Halo CE and Halo ODST, because it's showing a picture saying "Fight for Her," and it's a picture of the Earth, which means you're fighting for Earth, which is honestly awesome that they brought this back. And this could be like, you know, kind of like a little like mystery of like, has this Pelican been here for a very long time? Ever since Halo 1, the Pillar of Autumn, if you guys remember that from the first game? Who knows? Now that we actually see in the next scene, we see these creatures down below in the water. And what I'm seeing is that this like metal creature, this Forerunner creature, I'm pretty sure this is what it is it's looking at a destroyed warthog. And I don't know if it's searching for like survivors or like it's just searching the underwater like ocean for like anything that it could find, but it looks really cool. I have to say that's really, really nice. In the next scene that we actually see shadows on the beach walking, and it looks like Marines or like some kind of like group of human that is walking across the beach. And one Marine sets a flare on fire, calling for like evac or like an escort or something. And after we see that, those are the same Marines, and like as you can probably see, there is one that is injured. It's probably because one of them or that whole crew is from the Pelican, because we saw that crash Pelican and it was still on. So that could have been the Marines that actually crashed on this ring. And then after that, we actually see a wide shot where those Marines were. And then we saw like mountains, water, and just life, screaming life to you. Oh, this looks like a good view. Holy shit. Is this actually real? Master Chief has the old armor from Halo 3? Not that shit armor from Halo 4 and 5? Holy shit, god damn. 343, you actually listened to us for once? Holy shit, Jesus Christ. But for all seriousness, in the helmet reflection, you actually see a warthog, but it's without a turret. But in the next scene, we actually see that same warthog, I'm pretty sure, and Master Chief is probably driving that warthog with the Marines inside of it, because he saw the flare from all the way from up there in the mountain. In my mind, like, I think this section where the warthog is just driving across that, you know, that driveway area, it just screams open world and adventure, like how Combat Evolved did. On the mission Halo, because there's a lot of similarities with this, because it looks exactly like that mission of Halo, where you have to go and rescue Marines from the Halo ring because of the crash that happened. Rescuing Marines and bringing them back. This screams open world adventure. And then now we see the same towers we saw, and it's shooting blue light into the sky, and then the logo pops up. Now I also want to say that this engine that they have shown, this is an in-game engine demonstration where they have been working on this thing for 2 years, and I'll explain that later because they did make an article about this. But in the next scene after the logo has shown, we actually see Master Chief, and he's putting something in his helmet, which looks like an AI. Who knows? It could be a new AI, it could be a new version of Cortana. We have no idea. This is what it made it mysterious. Who is that new AI? What could it be? In this trailer, there's no action that's being shown. It's just basically a demonstration of what Halo could physically look like. This actually kind of shows like similarities with the Halo 3 trailer, where it showed like an open world landscapes, and it just feels like Halo. And Halo 3's trailer was absolutely amazing because we saw Master Chief just walking through the dust, big landscape, big areas, Banshees, Covenant, all over the place. It was beautiful and it was amazing. This is exactly what Halo is supposed to be. Now, we're going to move on to this, but if I missed anything in the trailer, please comment down below what I missed and explain it, what I actually missed. So let's actually move on to the next topic of Halo. Now, in this next topic, we actually are looking at an article that 343 posted on Halo Waypoint. I'm going to link it down in the description for you. but you can read along or you can read it by yourself. I'm going to read statements that they actually said that are important. It's been a big stretch here at 343 since the launch of Halo 5 Guardians. Between supporting the title with post-release updates and secretly working on our new Slipspace engine tech in parallel. It sounds like they're actually going to be they've been working on this engine for a very long time, because it's been 2 years since we actually had an update of a new Halo game or anything new to a game that they're going to be making. Now, what I think in this section that I'm going to read right now is kind of important. The E3 demo showcases some of the exciting potential of this technology. Everything you see is running on the in-game engine. I hope they promise this so much, because there have been games that have been released that have shown a really cool, like, you know, this is what the game's actually gonna look like and play like. But then once the game releases, it is nothing like that at all, which people get upset about, and the game just goes downhill and nobody plays it anymore. If this is what the game actually is going to look like, 343, you have my bank account. You can take all my money, okay? Take it all. I don't need it. I'll pay for this game. Over the years, the team learned a lot from creating Halo 4 and 5 from you, our community, which I do understand, because they actually have a lot of issues with the MCC, because I haven't played MCC, but I know there was a hell of a lot of issues with MCC, and you couldn't find a game. There were so many bugs, glitches. It was horrible experience that people bought, where it had Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you couldn't do anything in that game. They also state about the art style, which ruled people in with this trailer, because everybody was so excited about this when they saw the art style. Halo Infinite will be featuring Spart's new art style that draws significant inspiration from most iconic historic parts of the Halo franchise and your feedback. What they have shown in the demo at E3, I hope to God nothing changes, because that art style looks amazing. Maybe change some few things up, like maybe like small adjustments, but everything looks great. And thank God they changed the art style, because if they didn't, I don't think this game will actually be sold very well, because by judging from what we saw from Master Chief's armor, Halo 3 Classic, you have my money. You can take my bank account. You can be the owner of my bank. The team has also heard your feedback loud and clear on the amount of time spent playing Master Chief in Halo 5, which you really didn't play much as Master Chief in Halo 5. In Halo Infinite, the game will focus on the Master Chief and continue his saga after the events of Halo 5. So they're not going to talk about, you know, Blue Team with Chief or the other characters. No one really cared about them. No one did. I just want them to focus on Chief. This is how the game was, and this is the game that it should be. They are taking it into the right step. Focus on Chief. Now, they say that this is a direct sequel of Halo 5. They need to do that, because the Halo 5 campaign was absolute garbage. It was horrible and didn't make sense at all. So they have to recover the audience from this, which they actually, you know, start talking about that very soon. I know waiting can be hard for some folks who are excited for more information about this game. Now, with that statement, I know that, like, you know, some people like really want to know, like, I want to know more information. I want to know what's actually happening in this game, but things take time. And to make this game the game that you want, don't rush. Let them do what they need to do. Because I don't want this game to actually turn into another Halo 4 or 5. Because what we saw in the trailer now, flawless. Absolutely flawless. And I want to keep it like that. So no rushing the developers for that. We're taking the time we need, the right game, and we are making changes to how we approach things this time around. The goal of the entire 343 Industries team is to make great Halo games for our fans that also invite new players to our franchise. We'll also have some new and unexpected to the folks in, and I believe the way we achieve that is to build along our community. Now, this thing is important because with the Halo community, it's big, absolutely fantastic. We have given so much feedback to 343 that we don't like this, we like this, please change this, please get rid of this. This is what 343 needs, the community's feedback, and this is a good step. From the trailer, art style, changes, everything. This is what we need. I'm glad 343 is actually doing that. Now, they also say something here that I actually want to be talking about because this actually is very, very exciting. I hope they actually do this. In the future, you will be able to join early flighting programs that will let members of the community play the game with us and give us direct feedback, much like the current insider flighting program for Halo MCC. Now, I'm pretty sure this sounds like a beta to me, which I hope they do a beta because we haven't seen I think the Halo 5 beta, I don't think anybody really liked that, but it seemed cool. It looked nice, but it didn't turn into the game we all wanted. But I hope they are doing the correct thing here because having a beta and they are able to give them feedback directly and they are able to play with 343 Industries, which is honestly amazing because I remember Bungie did that, where Bungie wanted direct feedback from the people that actually played their beta and change it immediately if it was something wrong with the game. Now, to summarize this whole video, and I'm sorry this has been a very long rush kind of video, but I wanted to put my input on this because I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I keep watching this trailer over and over again, and I think Halo is going back to its roots, back to Halo 1, back to Halo 2 and 3, combined into one. This is what I think it is. Halo 1, 2, and 3 combined it into one game. This is what Halo Infinite is. And like I said, it's a direct sequel from Halo 5, but it's focusing now on the Master Chief. No Spartan Lock, no other characters, just Chief. This is what we need. It's going to be taking place on a Halo ring. From what we see, this is a Halo ring. Now, we haven't been on a Halo ring since like Halo 1, I think Halo 2, maybe even Halo 3, something like that. It's been a very long time. I think, yeah, no, it was Halo 3 because I remember the last mission, we were on a Halo ring and we destroyed that ring. It's been pretty much 11 years since we've been on a Halo ring. Now, they might be adding a beta to this, which I hope to God they do because I will play that beta because this will be absolutely amazing. Now, if I actually missed anything and you guys want to put your input of this whole trailer, please put it down in the comments because I really want to actually take the time, read through your comments, and actually see what you guys actually think of Halo Infinite because I'm really excited. So I want to thank you guys so much for actually watching this video. I know it was kind of long and I want to actually give my input on this because this trailer really changed me on how Halo actually is because we just saw an in-game demonstration of this, but we haven't seen anything about the campaign, multiplayer, like Firefight, Forge. We have no idea. Like, what do you guys think of that? Because I remember the last game I actually played of Halo was Halo 4. I never touched 5, never touched Halo Wars 2. So Halo 4 has been the last game I actually played. I want you guys to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. All social media links are down in the description below. I do have a Discord server if you guys want to join that. That's all I got to say, guys. And I hope 343 is actually going in the right direction. The link of the article is also down in the description below, so go take a look at that if you guys want to read that. So that's all I gotta say, everyone, and goodbye. Have a good day.